Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. Today was just Friday's edition of Weather Relations. Yesterday there was no weather, or I didn't film or do a video yesterday because it's my mom's birthday and it's still my mom's birthday weekend, so we're still gonna be doing stuff. But so yeah, and then Thursday I didn't feel good. I had to do this thing. I don't know if you guys have to do it for school or if I don't know if some of my viewers may not go to school. You guys may be like have a job and stuff. But I mean, we have to do IXL for some of my classes, and I hate it. It's wrong sometimes. Like it's wrong. Like I click the right answer and it tells me it's wrong, or sometimes I click the right answer and it tells me it's wrong, but I click the exact same answer that it's telling me that's telling me was correct, and so I just don't like it. So sorry I didn't do that. And I didn't feel good, but I was dehydrated. But yeah, so we're going to be looking at pretty much the storm systems this weekend. We're going to be looking at a cold early February for the East, and actually probably a cold mid-February. So yes, so this is Tuesday morning. We're going to have this little system pop out of Texas right here. I got this old or this new one actually. I got this new page marker, but it's so thin. Oh my gosh, size 35% is what I had it on. So we see this is going to have some snowfall for portions of Kansas, Texas right there, and Oklahoma. We will be seeing that. We see this rain shield going down into Texas right there like that. It sort of has a backward comma shape. It looks pretty good actually. It looks like it's organized. But it's just not. It's not really a deep low pressure, so it doesn't have as much. Doesn't have the best amount of energy. But Tuesday. This is now Tuesday, 18th. It sort of fizzles out with snowfall and stuff. You just still see some showers. Low pressure's about 1,010. Then see, it moves to the east, and yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It just sort of dies out after it hits Texas. But we're going to have our next storm system starting to pop out. This is Friday morning now. We're going to start to see, let's go down here. So we're going to start to see along sort of the coast right here, a lot of rain, some heavy rain coming on shore. And now let's use these keys. And we see that comes up, goes throughout the east, and this could have the potential to bring some snow to some of these areas. We're going to have to see this. This is a week out, and if there's enough cold air, we could see some snowfall for the east. But there's a little bit of a clipper right there. Not really a clipper. Well, I guess it is. And then see this, but it's going to be pretty cold. You can see, look at this. This is a situation we haven't really had much this winter, or a low pressure system. It goes south like this. We don't really have that, and that could help us bring some snowfall, because we are going to be looking at some potential chances for snowfall for these areas right here. Southern sliders. There's one that is on the GFS model, and it's not all that far out, but what we're gonna say is I think there's going to be sometime in February a chance for some snow in the southeast for portions of maybe of like Atlanta, and stuff. So I mean. But I don't know when it's going to be. It's probably going to be when it's cold in mid-February, because this is looking like there is going to be one, which I'll look at the end of the video. First of all, I got to talk about the cold. So right now the jet stream pattern isn't really sort of like this giant ridge in the east. Giant. We have a little bit of a trough towards like portions of the east, but that's not going to bring really below average temperatures because it's blocked off right here. So it doesn't really have a way to get much cold. And we have a sort of like a little mini ridge right there. So we go into this morning. We see it moving east, and so by the end or by Monday afternoon, we don't really see too much. This is that little Texas storm right here, little shortwave. But the jet stream pattern is sort of like this. It's not really too good. It's pretty far south though, so it's going to be a pretty chilly week for the southeast again, and for the east. It's going to be pretty chilly, but it's going to be slightly above average actually. And so let's get rid of that. Let's go up here to Tuesday morning. We still see that little shortwave right there moving and going through Dallas. You see it sort of this blends in now. But it's going to be slightly above average temperatures, although it is starting to warm up a little bit. Or average, or like the climate's, well, not what I mean, but like it's starting to warm up, like, and it's not the It's not like the coldest day anymore either. It's like as mid-January, but we still get cold blasts. Like we get the where I live, we get like the some cold blasts in like late January, like the 30th or something. We'll get it in February, and stuff. But by the end of this week, let's go to Friday morning. We start to see a ridge coming into the west and a little bit of a trough forming to the east, which is going to bring which is our coastal storm. This is a pretty big ridge. That's going to bring some pretty above average temperatures to the west. Then we see this trough here in the east, and that's going to bring a little bit of below average temperature. Below average temperatures, there's a potential for that. That's not the deep cold yet, but could maybe get like a freezing morning. See that moves to the east. It does strengthen a little bit, so the northeast could get some pretty cold temperatures. And then we see this looks like a that is a polar vortex right there, probably. We see that moves like that, and it sort of hits the southeast right there. And so by Friday or Thursday afternoon, Friday the 7th here, this is the GFS model. This is when we're going to be looking at the southern slider. You see we have divergence right here. Right here, okay, in front of this this giant trough. There's cold air out here, so we could see some snow. But this is really far out now. This is let's see here, it's 2 weeks actually, about like 13 days. That's not extremely far out, but it is indicating maybe a potential for some southern snow in early February. Actually, around the 10th. So we're gonna have to see. We'll look at what's gonna be happening with that in a second, but. You see that giant trough does strengthen across the southeast. Then another polar vortex comes in, and that even hits the west and brings some cold temperatures to the west. So everybody's not going to be. It's not going to be like the west is going to be extremely hot. Then the east will get a little bit warmer. And that's as far as the model goes. But yeah, we see it's going to be a pretty cooler pattern as we go into February, or more cold pattern. Now let's go ahead and actually take a look at the temperature here, like the actual temperatures with this. So I am using Pivotal Weather. If I get a new computer, which will happen in about a month, hopefully, we'll have to see. We'll be able to move faster here because I'm using Pivotal Weather. So it's not all that cold right here. Like no negatives. It's not like extreme cold or anything. But as we go into, let's skip ahead to early, we're going to skip ahead here into early, alright, sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard my door and someone came in my room, but, yes, so, we're going to see, we are going to see some, this is one of the first Arctic blasts. This is Wednesday morning the 5th, around there. We're going to see negative 20s in Minnesota, all the way down. You can see it's a pretty sharp blast right there. Cool air, that sort of fizzles out, and then you have a little bit of it's pretty warm now in Texas for February. That's the last one, but we do see some pretty cooler temperatures. We do see some pretty good negatives up in Canada, 36. But so yeah, we're going to be looking at the potential for some Arctic blast here. Not any really extreme cold air for the south, but potential for some snow because it's going to be consistent cold air. So let's go and look at the southern slider here. This is Monday the 3rd. See, this is going to be bringing some cold air to the system around the 5th and the 6th. See, could bring some snow on the back edge, but that's going to bring some colder temperatures, and it's going to bring that trough. So we started to see this happening Friday. Look at that. Heavy snow along portions of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. If this moves north, which it probably will, if this actually does happen, if this moves north, I'll probably get heavy snow, which will be nice. And yeah, so, but don't count on this happening on the 7th, because maybe I don't even count on any snow happening, because we'll have many updates before if anything does happen. I'm just telling you guys this, because there could be a potential for a snowstorm in the south, sometime in the first half of February, so we'll have to see on that. But that'll wrap up this video. Please subscribe, and leave a like, comment, and turn on notifications so I'll be reminded when I post a new video. And yes, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll be posting either tomorrow or maybe later. But yes, peace out.